What's up, family? You didn't think Deion Sanders was going to leave Jackson State without a show, did you? Just before Deion hit the field for the final time as JSU's head coach, he gave one of his classic locker room speeches. And on the tail end of that speech, he told his team, "We did it together, we're going to say it together." So, when I say now, I need all y'all to say, "Give me my theme music." Say it now, everybody. Give me my theme music. Man, Deion know how to give a pep talk. I mean, Deion could get paid just going to the locker room at halftime and pumping up the team. He can just get paid by just going locker room to locker room. I don't know how many he can get to in one day. But he can just go locker room to locker room, man, and just pump up the team and get paid, probably make millions. Millions. And Deion be pumping it up, man. He be making me want to play, man. I be like, man, give me some of that. Give me that damn help. Now, this was a bittersweet moment, obviously, because this was his last game. And he was winning with a perfect record in this season, for the season. And they were playing in the Celebration Bowl. This is a bowl game, so this is a playoff. So they lost the big one to NC Central. They lost the big one. That's for the second year in a row. Some people celebrated that loss. Some people were like happy that he lost. And I even read a comment where somebody said, "Good, just good." I get it, fam. Didn't want him to leave. But how about a little grace? How about a little gratitude for what he did do? It's almost kind of like how when you do something for somebody 99 times and the 100th time you say no, you all kinds of B's and H's. You everything but a child of God, like you had never done anything for them ever. It's almost like you should have never done anything for them because they was totally unappreciative of what you had done before. You understand, fam? You understand what I'm saying about this? Now, I understand the implications, fam. I was one of the dudes who said, hey, I understand, first of all, I said, and let me address something right quick, fam. So somebody in my comments on YouTube said something about me being one of the ones who was criticizing Deion when the story first hit. And I had to respond and let him know that was a bold-faced lie. My first correspondence with that, on that issue, when I found out he was leaving Jackson State was, and it's on my Instagram and my Facebook, I said that you can't take anything away from what Deion did at Jackson State University. But damn, it seems like every time we get something or someone great that can help Black people, they're lured away by money. They get them by dangling the bag. Now, that don't sound like criticism to me. Because at the end of the day, I understood that there was probably things said behind closed doors that we had no knowledge of, that we'll never know. And he got a lot done at that school. That school was in a hole, a deep hole. And he pulled that school out of the deep hole and gave that school international notoriety. Turned the program all the way around within 3 years. The darling of HBCUs. Now, so the thing with me is this, fam. I get it. I get it why he left. The man was not getting any help from the school. They was fighting him at every turn. And as he said, when you're a change agent, that's difficult. I spoke with a teacher today who amplified what he said. She's like, look, I faced the same thing. You go in and you want to do good. Keep in mind, fam, you're a change agent. You're the type of person that you want to, reach your maximum potential. You don't need anybody. You don't want anybody stagnating your growth. Nobody who is about growth and change is going to allow anybody to stagnate their growth. They're going to get discouraged. They're going to feel unappreciated. And eventually they are going to dip. That's life. That's the way it is. And if the people at Jackson State didn't want Deion to dip, they should have supported him more. Now the fans did what they had to do. The fans showed up and showed out. Even though some turned on him after he left, he announced that he was leaving. But the fans did their part. The administration at Jackson State, from what I understand, did not do their part. They dropped the ball. As the man said, hell, being an administrator, that ain't my profession. All that other stuff is not my profession. I'm a coach. That's my profession. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to coach. I'm not here to run the school. I'm here to coach. Again, I get it. What he could have done, like I said, he did a lot in 3 years. Imagine what he would have done in 6 years, in 10 years. I get it. But he wouldn't have been able to do it. It would have been too stressful. He probably would have drove himself crazy trying to stick around and just trying to be loyal to some people who ain't loyal to him, who are stagnating his growth. I got a saying that I live by, fam. I'll help you as long as it don't hurt me. And I apply that to all my relationships. I'll help you as long as it don't hurt me. I think Deion got to a point to where staying at Jackson State was starting to hurt him. He can't do nothing for anybody if he ain't right emotionally, if he's not right mentally. You dig what I'm saying? You got to be right with yourself first. In any event, fam, y'all want to know what the score was? It ain't important. But bottom line is, it was a good game. It went into overtime. The guys on both sides gave it everything they had. At the end, North Carolina Central University came out on top. Congratulations to them. And congratulations to JSU, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. Hold your head, youngsters. No more talk.